This is a GeoSpring GE electric water heater heat pump. This part is the heat pump. It's got a compressor in there, just like on your refrigerator, only instead of cooling, it puts the heat into the water here. One of the real advantages you see here is the average annual usage on this is 198 compared to most electric water heaters that are $400 to $600 a year. So if you can do $200 to $300 to $400 a year savings in 5 years, that will pay for this machine. They retail for about $1,400 at Lowe's or at Washer Specialty, but it's a good machine and it's worked out well. But it's working well. Over here, in addition, you also have a lot of controls, and you can make it go either all electric resistance or all heat pump, or you can do a vacation and have it come back the day before you come back. You can do the temperature setting. You can set it for the time of day you want it to run. All kind of things on that. A very efficient, good system. If you're on all electric, this is a water heater that you really should consider. That it'll pay for itself in 4 to 5 years, and it comes with a 10-year warranty. Stainless steel tank. It's a good investment. This is the Envoy, which is the measuring device for the micro inverters. Here it says plus web, so it says it's connecting to the web and communicating with the web. 26 is the number of modules that it's talking with, which is the number up there. The 1453 kilowatt hours is the total number that it has produced so far, and 4542 is what it is currently producing now at 10:30 in the morning, these 26 collectors. So it tells you that. Now you can also go onto the Enphase website, and it will tell you all kind of information about the whole history and the production, as well as the real-time output.
When we built this house in the 70s, we did put solar air heating on it, and the electric company, then KG&E, but now Westar, donated meters to monitor the energy use of the home. And they gave us those when we built the house because they were interested in how much solar energy might help with the home. And we've kept those over all the years, and now with the transition to the photovoltaic system, they are still gathering information about the use of energy in the home. This one monitored the solar energy, this monitored our heat pump energy, and this monitored our hot water heater. And so we have actually systems to keep track, and we've been keeping track for 30 years of how much energy we've been using. Now we've added another feature here, and that is the Enphase inverter Envoy, which actually tells us the power that photovoltaics are generating and keeps track of how many kilowatt hours that we're generating on the roof with our solar panels. So we utilize these to monitor and see how well we're doing as far as a zero energy home. And with this we've been able to, since we started in November 1, calculate what our actual uses are and actual productions are, and from the analysis here we planned, and it seems to be working out, that we'll have a zero energy home. That's the general nature of what we do. The meters that were in the backyard feed the power in through this wire here. It goes into our electric box, as Nick mentioned, outside, and comes right into here, and we have a 50 amp breaker, and so this circuit from the panels on the roof feeds right into the breaker and connects right to our main bus here, and this one is the power input where all of the other breakers take the energy and use it out into the house to do the things in the home. So that's the way it works, and the meter on the electric system that's outside is a net reading meter, and the energy that goes in here goes onto there during the day when the sun shines. The extra goes there, and then at night it comes back and back into our house again. So that's the way it works, and the electric company provides the capacity to store our energy when we have more in the day and give it back to us at night. Well, this is the Enphase website, which is tied up to my own system here, and it shows my house, so to speak, with down here it shows the actual 26 collectors on the roof there, and we can zoom in just a little bit there, and it shows right at this moment how many watts each panel is putting out on the roof here with with the watts per panel. It runs around 170. During the middle of the day it goes up to over 200, 235, about 220, 15, 20 watts maximum there. Down here it shows actually the history, and we can look at the last 7 days, and this shows the sun coming up and going up to about 5,000 watts, then going down in the evening. And we can actually look though at just the last 24 hours, and here we go, and we can look at yesterday's power output. So what it shows is how's the sun came up and then it went down in the evening, and at the peak of the day it was putting out a little over 5,000 watts of power. We have this record for every day, and in fact it's kind of interesting to just watch a day as it goes here. And let's come back up here and we'll look at the past 7 days, and we'll come down here, and I'll just take and run across here, and now we'll kind of go slowly through yesterday, and you can actually see the sun coming up and the numbers changing and then going down in the evening. Maybe I went a little too quick there. Let's go back. We'll run through yesterday again here. And here the sun in the morning is coming up and the power is coming on. The sun's hitting the panels, going up to over 200 watts, and then later in the day you can see it go back to 0 again. So that gives you a pattern of the operation of this. And the Enphase gives us all this data available for every day. And also, if you go and look at the overall summary for the system, in terms of total energy produced, we can come down to the bottom here and see that we've generated 1.5 megawatt hours, or 1,450 kilowatt hours, enough energy to heat, produce electricity for 48 houses, for one house for 48 days, or also save carbon, offset emissions of the equivalence of 26 trees so far with this this system here. And this gives us across the top the readings: current power production, today's energy production in kilowatt hours so far today, 210 kilowatt hours in the past week. This month, since January 1, we've generated that much, and since we've started, this is a lifetime energy production. So Enphase has done a beautiful job of gathering information, showing you how your system works, and giving you daily updates, and even letters if something goes wrong.